Where's the Natalia Trip ever taken?
This man got me in here early to proceed to go, I have a mortgage. I'm struggling with a kid's toy.
I'm buying.
I have a mortgage. He struggles with Bumblebee.
I'm a grown-ass man. That's the thing when I'm handling these children's toys, and I'm struggling. And I'm like, "Come on, Anthony. Come on. You're an adult.
You pay insurance. You pay taxes. Come on, you can do this."
You can... Hi, Hunter.
You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
Boots in a bag of clothes. I'm your intro man, Maverick. Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 322, doing things out of order.
I am... Come on, Slam, and welcome to the jam. I am Onrefni. I was so prepared.
You were not.
You had a chance to run, pulled out his shotgun, quick on the draw, thought I'd be dead. He put the gun to my head, and this is what he said. I'm Jokey Pants. Welcome to the show.
Hello. How's it going, you
I like how
nuts?
mine are getting shorter and Jared's are getting extensively more and more complicated. As I couldn't be bothered to put more effort into it, and Jokey is just fucking running away with my bit.
It's gonna be fucking November rain next week.
Right?
Just gonna hold up my phone to a guitar solo. That's it.
Yes, it is in fact December, so I don't know if November rain would hold up. So,
who cares about time?
Exactly.
Apparently not you guys.
How was everyone's Black Friday shopping?
It's very nice. I love Ross's.
Yeah. Jokey's got himself. For the audio-only listeners, Jokey has himself a nice plethora of characters behind him now, like a nerd.
Fucking
Yes,
nerds.
Yeah,
You guys are the worst type of people. That's all I'm saying.
It's nice when it's nice to have money and not have other people that kept going like, "Hey, I need $1,000. Hey, I need $2,000."
Hey, the electric
have been like,
electric couldn't get shut off unless you give me $2,000.
It's been a whole saga. So for Black Friday, since we finally had money, we went to Ross's and found out that Ross's is the place that we're just going to continue to go till we leave. Because like all that, like
and a sack of potato
like
chips,
gargoyles, all this shit that was like $50. You go to Ross's where they buy overstock and boxes that are damaged, and they were like $10 a piece. So we were just like, I want this. We're just gonna grab everything.
Ross is fantastic, though it doesn't have the creep factor of Ollie's. It is still very good.
Here on Guam, it's so full of Asian tourists that I've learned I hate it. I hate it. That's the only downside is I hate being in the store because people don't have like personal space things. They will literally you'll have 5 people crowd in on you and be like, "Oh, I want this," or they'll like shove you out of the way, or like people just like hit each other with carts and shit. And it's like, y'all just don't give a fuck who's around you. You're just like, nope, I'm going this way now, whether you're there or not.
I do appreciate you clarifying, because at first it sounded like you were going to say you hate the Asian people. So I really was like, Jared, we don't alienate entire groups of people from our podcast,
especially not based on race.
Just the tourists here on Guam is there. Holy shit,
bloody tourists. I remember when I was young in Las Vegas, and there were a bunch of people from you can smell them, you know when they're not from there. They just got a vibe about them. So it was always fun to roll down your windows or drive past and go, bloody tourists, and just keep on going.
Jesus Christ.
Did that a lot.
Oh man, what a week of stuff that's gone on.
This has been a dumb week, and that's all I will say. Tuesday, the sun didn't come out at fucking all. So like I wish I could say and it took the whole fucking day. Took 27 hours. It was fucking miserable.
We had near record low yesterday in Michigan.
Holy shit.
Yeah, when I got up in the morning, there wasn't a temperature outside. So
this morning it was 9 degrees, and it felt like -5.
Damn.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah, you guys hard, huh?
Mm-hmm. Winter's here. Got a polar vortex. Fucking Minnesota.
Yeah, there you go. Alienate an entire group of people, Anthony.
Oh no, the whole 5 people in Minnesota.
Oh.
So I did not go Black Friday shopping because I don't Black Friday shop.
Someone had to watch the kids.
Yeah. Heather had fun. She started at 4:30. Like a psychopath. Yeah. But I did do an online shop because there was some deals on Walmart for some Transformers. And so I got this little animated Bumblebee because I've been wanting this guy. And he was retail for $24, and I did not feel that he was worth that price, so I never purchased him. He was on sale for $15. I'm like, cool, that's a great deal. One downside. It came with another figure that I have no interest in.
Sounds about right.
Well,
so it's a great value. This is a $40 value for $15. Cool. So I'm just gonna leave this in a box until Ryan is old enough, and it's gonna be for him.
As he throws it and breaks it.
Because I don't care for Chromia or Cyberverse. I've never seen the show. I don't know the character, so I have no attachment.
Wow. Again, just alienate an entire group that maybe watches this show because of your Transformers TikToks. Way to go, sir.
Hey, no, there's nothing wrong with
thousands of views you rake us in, you little cash cow.
Moo.
Fucking oink for daddy.
There ain't nothing wrong with Cyberverse. It just came out when I was too old for it. I thought, because it came out like 2-3 years ago. So it's relatively new. So that's why I'm just like, eh.
Oh. So,
yep.
Guy, you know what? I'll just open up with the biggest thing that happened as of yesterday, as far as news goes. Which Onrefni brought it up right before we were going to be recording. I was like, yeah, I see that. I was too tired to send anything again. I was falling asleep. But
now hang on a second. At 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, Jokey's like, one more thing before I go to bed. 2.5 hours later, he's still fucking typing in the chat. Like, go to bed.
Yeah, I don't. Me and sleep don't get along. But anyway,
Mike just had to get that out.
I did, because I made the joke. I was at work with my coworkers, and we were talking. Like, a lot of my coworkers know that you're in Guam, and like they know everything, the whole saga of Jared, and Jokey and how everything that took place over the last years or so.
About to say the last year.
Yeah, basically, you've been in Guam a year now. It took place, and so I was talking, and I just like at like 9:15 our time, I went, Jesus fucking Christ! And someone turned out like, "What's wrong, Mike?" I was like, "My friend said he was going to bed 2.5 hours ago, and he's still typing in the fucking group chat."
Yeah.
We just wanted to make sure that you're doing well.
I just it made me laugh. So that's all.
But so we were all wondering what was going. Well, I guess not everyone, but I was at least wondering what the fuck was going on with this whole WB deal. And for the longest time, it had seemed like Paramount was really closing in on that deal. That was all with any news that came out was that Paramount was really hammering home a deal. And then out of left fucking
And
field
we got
yesterday,
the
they're like,
test
nah,
results
Netflix
back.
swooped in.
Like test results on the Maury Povich show. The lie detector.
You are not the
confirmed
owner.
That is a lie.
Yeah. So yeah, Netflix bought it for like what, $83.7 billion.
How does Netflix
like
still
that?
have money to buy shit? Like,
You
I don't
see-
think I've watched Netflix in like 3 fucking months.
See, it's amazing because Netflix has way less to offer, and yet is more valuable as a company than Warner Brothers was. Do you know how crazy?
Because they own IP, and owning IP is a cash money business. Like they don't have to sell subscriptions because like as far as like you have Stranger Things, you have The Witcher, as long as they brand it their show version and merch, they make bank off that shit.
Mhm.
And on top of that, they keep releasing things in theaters as well as on themselves. Like the Stranger Things finale, the final episode will release in theaters because fuck you.
Sure.
It's like
So they make bank off anything that they can, and owning IPs, they make money off that sweet merch.
it's like with Star Wars when George Lucas
Yep.
was first making the movies, and he basically sold away all the rights except for the rights for the main thing and the toys. The toys were his, like basically for his to do with it. So, and that's where
Yeah.
he made all of the money.
Yes. Yeah. So like honestly, that's where I can see Netflix gets their money is that they've just much like anybody has, they've just started to gobble things up. And like if you can make merch on it, you can make fucking money on it, which is what they seem to keep doing.
Like I want to say, we'll go back. We'll do 5 days ago.
But yeah, I didn't see the Netflix thing coming. I thought they were out of the running a while ago. Apparently not.
No, so
That's just man.
as of God, Yahoo Finance takes forever to fucking load. So as of 5 days ago, Warner Brothers stock was worth $23. Netflix was
Ouch.
$106. Means if you got $30, you can get yourself a little piece of Warner Brothers before it probably goes dramatically higher or lower.
You know, the only one I feel bad for in that deal is James Gunn, because now he's going to have to deal with a whole new board of CEOs to be like, this is what I want to do. Or we're like, this is what I want to do. It's going to be a whole new group of people this man's going to have to like work with and kiss ass to.
Yep.
Feel a little bad for him because he's worked so hard.
Oh yeah, he's like, I got this whole thing set up. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be great. And they're like,
ah, son of a bitch.
Well, man, you can really say
Yeah.
that things that the
Okay.
hierarchy has changed in the DC universe.
Possibly. Speaking of Stranger Things, did anyone else here watch the first part of the last season that they put out?
No,
Hey,
Or is
Jared.
it just me? And...
Hey, Jared. Yet to watch a single episode of Stranger Things. I
Okay. well,
have watched
all
the
right.
first 5 minutes of the first episode, and that's as far as Maverick got.
I have watched
Yeah,
season
okay.
1.
Here's the thing. It
Wow,
probably
alright.
is for me,
The only one.
but much like The Witcher, if I don't start it, I don't got to worry about it. So,
Damn, maybe the later seasons they got more.
are bad. I've read
I mean, I
the
don't know about-
synopsis. It was a
I don't know
cash
about- I
grab.
didn't think it was
It was
all
a trash
that bad.
grab. What's
I didn't think it
nostalgic
was all
for
that
you,
bad.
so-
How's Vecna? How's
Not
Vecna doing?
nostalgic for me at all. So
Wait, I
I've
do have one
seen
question.
people's opinions. Yeah.
How are they still pretending that these grown adults are children?
Yeah, how are we thinking that Millie Bobby Brown, who is like what 24, is still 15? Is that still a thing?
There's
Like when
they
when
shot
Power
around some things.
Rangers
I didn't mind
Teenage
things
with
as much, but-
attitude, and they're 45 years old.
No, but here's my after what, because me and Sergeant Redacted watched through the first part because we've seen it all, and this was the kind of thing where we're like, they took too fucking long for this, but now we've started it, now we got to finish it. I've seen the complaint with people of this season, for anyone who was enjoying it, like people were expecting a lot out of it, and it just didn't hit right. The problem is some things that they decided to do. If they had actually put this out sooner, the things they did would have had more of an impact. The problem is you've had something like the show that I've been talking about, that I've already done a first half of the season review with Paul over on Bad Taste. They've already started Welcome to Derry. So when 11 does a mind jump into someone and she's going through their memories and doing things, I immediately went, you guys were late on the gun on this. Welcome to Derry already did the exact same thing and did it better. So if you had done this sooner, you could have impacted the people. But the things you're doing have already been done by other shows because you took too fucking long to put this out. So nobody's impressed with what you're doing now.
There's already a lot
that
of
is the issue I see with them.
Like I've already seen a lot of references comparing him to the Losers Club from it in general.
Which was the whole point of them. There's a lot of references to other things throughout that entire series on purpose. It's just other little details they did. It's like, nope, there's this show or that show that did it in the time it took you to put this out, and it doesn't have that impact now.
Yeah, it's almost like when you fall out of obscurity because of, when you have a hit and then it's like hit after hit after hit, and then you just don't do shit for 5 years, you kind of lose a lot.
What I can see what happened was, Stranger Things when it first came out was good. Was well loved, and then they took a break. I don't know if it was because of COVID or because of other life things.
I think initially it was COVID, and they just never came back because everyone else got busy. Because again, they took too long.
Yeah, at that point, it's a dead duck. Yep. The only reason why it got popular again is because they were like, "Oh, what about the ending?" People are like, "Well, I already have the subscription, so I can watch Bridgerton. Might as well watch it."
Well, like that's like really honestly, that was probably the thing. It was like, COVID didn't help, but they also didn't start back up soon enough. So, like Millie Bobby Brown, like she started doing other movies. She got into other contracts.
She has a kid and is married. She's married and has a kid. She's married to John Bon Jovi's son, and they adopted a child. How the fuck do you expect me to believe she's 15?
Ben Wolfhard is 5'11" and 22.
I don't know.
I get it.
I've seen so many shows growing up that do stuff like that I look over it. It's just the other things with it where I'm like, I could forgive that. Just like I've dealt with that before. Whatever. Give me the story you're trying to do, but for fuck's sake, you guys, you're doing shit that other shows beat you to. So it sucks now. Your ending is not going to be good.
Are you ready for our 6th grade dance?
I was waiting for something like that, but surprisingly, there wasn't too much of that.
It's almost time for our first kiss.
I'm gonna hit puberty soon enough.
This is gonna be our last summer together, everyone.
Let's all make it great.
David Harbour's still one of my favorite characters in that whole show. Like that man still sells that role. I still enjoyed him, but that was probably about it.
What they
there were a few jokes in there, but
what they should do is they should make the plot line that all the kids have aged up, but the adults haven't for some reason. Why is this going on?
Scooby-Doo.
That would have been funny.
That would have been a good. That would have actually maybe helped them, and they don't. They haven't done that at all.
It was like in when Netflix did a series of unfortunate events. In there are 2 seasons. Season 1 was like I think the first.
Yep.
Well, I don't remember how many books are, but the first half of the series and the second half, and they end on a bench, and then the start of the new season says, "Yeah, it feels like we've been sitting on this bench for like a year and a half."
Yep.
Yep.
And they just move on. Like they don't acknowledge the body changes or anything like that. We just feel like we've been here forever. See, that's how you got to do it. Sometimes you got to go for the meta. Look,
Sometimes that would help, but well,
it's me. I'm here. Deal with it. Quote Don Cheadle.
Oh God. I sent something to Maverick on TikTok, and so there's another Game of Thrones spinoff coming. Which,
Oh
for
God,
the love
yeah,
of God,
I saw
HBO.
that.
Why?
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms or whatever.
Well, maybe we'll see.
Here's
right.
my thing.
Warner Brothers.
Here's the
I'm gonna cancel that shit real fucking quick.
Here's the thing I said, Maverick. I watched that their trailer popped up, and like as it started, the message I sent to Maverick while I watched this is exactly how I felt, which was I've already seen A Knight's Tale. I don't need A Knight's Tale in Game of Thrones because that's exactly what it was.
It's really what it looks like.
There's like little bits of comedy where like he doesn't look like a knight, but I am a knight. Do you need a squat? I was like, this is A Knight's Tale, but worse. I've already seen this.
Let's hear the guy joke about
why is there comedy in Game of Thrones like this?
Because they thought this is how it went.
It's not good. It's not good.
You can add some jokes here and there, but like for a series in general that's supposed to be serious and whatnot, like that's not the tone to go for. Don't go comedy. No. This looks bad. It's just not a good blend here.
It's almost like we just need to stop giving money to George R.R. Martin. Like maybe
guys, I've almost finished the book. It's almost done. Almost.
The dragons are coming. The dragons are coming.
Wiener.
One wiener next to another wiener.
Wiener.
Who the hell knows?
Maybe a cartoon monkey's gonna beat you over the head with a monkey wrench, and you need to go to work tomorrow and just need to recover. But you need the W energy. That's what you need. The only way you're gonna get through. I don't remember what the nightmare juice is called, but if Dubby's smart, they should try to get that and make it a fucking flavor. TM, you owe me for that one. Actually, no, you could have that one for free.
So yeah, go on over to Dubby, show us some love.
God, for people who've never watched South Park, we feel like we just had a stroke.
So here's the thing. Those are some of my least favorite South Park episodes. I don't like the Black Friday trilogy. It's just not
fair.
Something I never really got, never really enjoyed. And I didn't know anything about Game of Thrones. And so when I started watching Game of Thrones when the pandemic happened, I was like, so do the dragons really take that long to get there? Here's the thing, spoilers. Not really. They pretty much show up like
end of season 1.
Yeah, like they're right fucking there. Like I don't like they're itty bitty, but they grow up real fucking fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So it is what, but like yeah. Apparently a Doomsday trailer was released. I didn't see it, and it might have not been true.
See anything on that.
It might not have been true, which is very possible in this day and age.
It's fair.
But we got leaks from the Lantern shows that's coming out. And the guy that is cast as Hal Jordan, our titular Lantern, he's kind of old. He's kind of old, and so the speculation is that they are doing the Parallax storyline. So the dark storyline where he kills a bunch of fucking lanterns, and then the Justice League have to basically save him or kill him and save the world. So they think that this is how they're going to start introducing some of the minor Justice League's characters.
But wait, Mike, isn't Parallax one of the Guardians that turned into evil by fear and then gets punched into the sun?
Yes, in fact, it is. But we'll see how this one plays out.
We'll see how the comic-based one plays out.
Yeah. And then stories for the Batman or Batman Part 2, or the Batman Part 2 Battinson's movies. Have you seen what they think is going to be happening with that?
Yes.
I've seen Scarlett Johansson's interested in playing in there, but I've not seen anything
she's
about.
casted.
She's
Must-
cast.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I only know of like long
blow
time
your
ago who they
mind.
thought the villain was going to be, but no.
What do you think? Yeah, so there's a story. There is a very, very, very Anthony, very popular animated Batman movie. Do you know which one I am talking about? It
Well,
may or may not retcon how Bruce becomes Batman.
So if you're talking about the very, very popular animated, there are 3 I can think of off the top of my head.
What are the 3 you're
Okay.
thinking of?
Under the Red Hood.
Nope.
The Batman Beyond one, Return of the Joker, and then the third one, which I think you're referencing, which is Mask of the Phantasm.
It is indeed
Yes.
Mask of the Phantasm, and they think that Scarlett Johansson has been cast as that titular character because of how that storyline plays out.
Because the director Matt Reeves, he did say that the villain is someone who's not been on the big screen before.
Yep.
Which made me excited. So I'll be excited to see Mask of the Phantasm because I wonder, is it going to be a prequel?
No.
Or is it going to be like...
So if you remember in the Batman Part 1, we actually never saw that alleyway scene. We never see the origin of Batman, which is, I think, something we both praised. So I think they're going to do the Mask of Phantasm one where Joker is part of the crime syndicate, and then the Phantasm is picking them all off one by one, and it's not the Pearl clutch.
No, that would be
Yeah,
good.
people
Nice.
are pointing out it's set up nicely in that regard. Like Joker's there, but they don't want to use him as a villain. They have the mob families that are now all fighting for power in the city.
Yeah,
like it's set up nicely for it.
Set up very perfectly for it. And I'm kind of here for it because, like, I really didn't like Barry Keoghan's Joker, but like having him just be like old fucking gangster, I'm fine with that. Just like, absolutely, that makes total sense to me.
I like that because I don't think we need another Joker for a long while. I think
very long
while.
Yeah, no.
I think we need to pump the brake.
No.
Batman does have a huge rogues gallery. That's what I want for.
I want a toy maker so fucking bad, but it'll never happen.
I would love to see Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter would be fun.
Oh, that would be
because the
fun.
Mad Hatter we got in Gotham was absolute shit.
Like, I think Mad Hatter, especially like, Mike, have you played the Arkham games?
I have. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
Yes, I
Like,
know. Hatter. Yeah.
Like, I want to see something like where he's not a goofball, where he's like what Matt Reeves did with the Riddler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cast Paul Dano again.
Right. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
My twin brother.
But yeah. They people are speculating that's what it's going to be. I think I agree. I think they should. It would be a nice little, a different take for something for once.
Right. If you're going to go and have 2 parallel movie series based on comic books going at the same time, this is the way to do it. Completely different backstory. And you don't like after that you can do whatever you want. You can do the Return of Joker. You can do fucking Under the Red Hood very easily and just kind of hand wave all that shit away. So absolutely.
Good.
Oh, I did look up Doomsday, and no trailer has been dropped, but there is big news. Next September, so September 25th, 2026, Avengers Endgame will be re-released into theaters.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So they can get the #1 movie again.
So they can get the #1 movie again until James Cameron fucking re-releases Titanic.
See, the problem with this is that it's not going to be the same. As someone who did see Endgame on opening weekend, one, best movie experience of my entire life. Nothing will ever be as good. Nothing will ever be better. Like that, just the hype moments, the crowd, everyone getting involved, but it all was magical because it was new.
Yep.
Sure. Do I watch Captain America picking up Mjolnir on my phone like once a month? Yeah, of course. It's a great scene. I also watch Vision lift up Mjolnir. I love watching great scenes. I don't need to see the whole thing again in theaters.
But money. But money.
When Heather and I saw this, bless your sister's heart, because we saw it on her birthday weekend.
Yep.
So bless her heart. We were at the final battle scene. Heather's like, I gotta pee. I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's the final battle. It's probably like 20 more minutes in this movie.
Nope. Hour later.
In that movie, I got punched in the shoulder. She's like, yep. I could have peed. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yep.
It's a good movie, but only it kind of like this could be sound controversial, but kind of like Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, you can only watch it once.
Yeah,
you should watch it 3 times, 4 times in the theater and ruin all your movies going forward.
Yeah, like the first time is great because you're all excited, but when you watch it again at home and you're like, yeah, that is happening, and
that did in fact happen, yes.
And then you hear all the audience applause breaks that they put in there, like when Andrew Garfield takes off his mask and he's sitting there for like 4 or 5 seconds, just standing there, like, right, people clapped.
Right.
I mean, it's still a great movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it's only great the first time you see it.
Correct. No, I don't. Yeah, I won't go to that. I don't know. They'll probably get people that go to it. They'll make their money on it. I get why they would. It just Jesus Christ, like.
Go watch it on Disney.
Did you have either of you happen to see Mia Goth's recent interview that she did that made nerd communities real upset?
No,
man, they fucked up. They fucked up bad. So Mia Goth was in an interview recently, and they asked her, "Hey, so you were." From what we had seen, you were attached for Blade to be Lilith, and you shot a bunch of things, right?" The answer this woman gave pissed so many fucking people off because she replied with, "Yeah, we shot like a movie. It was set like 19th century, like old school Blade. Lilith was going to be like in charge of like a Knights Templar, basically. And Blade was going to come in to fight them off and stop Lilith. We had like old Gothic sets. It was really neat, really cool. And then they scrapped it, and I don't know what they're doing now." And everyone went, "The fuck? That actually sounded kind of neat. What the fuck is going on?" They shot the fucking thing and then scrapped it. So not even she knows what the fuck is going on now.
That doesn't surprise me.
I wonder if they shot it, basing it off the comics, where he's a British man.
Yes, and then they're changing that now.
And then they're like, and then some like higher up executive was like, "This isn't the Blade that we're looking for. Shoot it all again."
That's exactly what happened. She even clarified he had a British accent. He would have been of that version of Blade. But that somebody watched what they had shot and said, no, he needs to be the modern Blade, not Wesley Snipes. So they scrapped everything.
I fucking hate that I called that.
Yep. You were dead on the money. They hated that he had a British accent.
Look,
they absolutely hated it.
Do I think Blade being British should be the norm? Nah. I think that Wesley Snipes nailed his position and he should be the only American Blade.
I've said for a long time of like I enjoyed his Blade. I still do. I still have watched through those movies again, and like I still enjoy his take with it. I think he had fun with it.
I've added your fucking nipplehead to my repertoire, so.
But if they were like going that route, it would have made it stand out from that. Exactly. Whereas now the way they're doing it is you're going to have to compete with that, and you're not going to win in
No.
that battle. You're just not.
No. Speaking of movies,
It was stupid.
I watched a movie. It was almost a 3-hour movie. It took me 2 days to watch it. I watched Wicked Part 1.
And how did you feel?
The first 2/3 are okay. The last third is where it got good. But that's where
I got bad news for you, Anthony. I got very bad news for you.
Is that the best part of this whole series?
It's downhill from here.
Like, when the main conflict happens, it's probably actually like the last quarter of the movie. It was like, oh, this is all exciting, Not that the beginning was bad or anything. It's all set up, it's all background, and it's like, yeah. And then when fucking defying gravity, whatever is it defying gravity or just gravity?
It's defying gravity.
When it started playing, I'm like, is this the fucking end?
Yep.
And then it was, and I'm like, oh, yep, okay. Well, I kind of want more.
You don't.
I watched it in case Michael's like, hey, you want to go watch Wicked for good right now? So that way I would be prepared with knowledge. I know of one spoiler from Wicked for Good. And it's only the meme that's been shared around of Bach.
Bach?
Yeah. And his line. And the meme of him being SpongeBob SquarePants as well.
Yes.
Which is
funny.
Yes. So I'm glad he was like an actual theater guy, but yeah, it was a movie.
That's being generous, but sure.
My review of the movie based off the book, based off the movie, based off the book is don't watch it if you're not in the musicals.
I was leaving it to you guys for reviews. At least Maverick, because I know he would have anyway. I don't have an opinion, so I don't know.
When the Peter Dinklage goat showed up on the screen, I was like, "Oh my god, it's Peter Dinklage as a goat!"
It is indeed. No,
Yep, no, that makes him
does not get better. All the good stuff.
Ouch.
So here's the thing. If you don't know anything about musicals, great. If you do know things about musicals, you know that the first half is always the best, just all there is to it. The second half is always the worst because it's after the intermission. It's the denouement, right? It's how everything resolves. And the issue is that the second half of Wicked kind of fucking boring. And is 40 minutes. So you can imagine they stretched it into 2.5 hours in the theater.
Oh,
So,
that's
yep.
rough.
That's longer than the Dune.
Yep. So,
Holy shit.
So you can imagine it's very long and very boring. So
yeah, like that's
really
god.
rough.
Yes.
Correct.
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it's about an hour, so they doubled it. It's but 40 minutes? How the fuck did you stretch that over 2 hours? What the fuck did you do?
Exactly.
Holy shit.
Not good. Not good.
But it was one of those movies that was definitely like, God, I hope you've seen The Wizard of Oz because we're referencing a lot of stuff to it. Like when the very handsome man is singing his handsome song in the cafeteria, and he's like, "Oh, it's okay to be brainless." You're like, "Okay, handsome man."
Life? Are you talking about dancing through life?
Yes.
Yes.
Or when
Fiero.
yes, Fiero. And when Bach is like, oh, I cry a lot. Oh, and you're like, okay, yeah. There's a reason why we're looking at these two men a lot, and you're like, And then there's the fucking Cub. Let me tell you about how I'm pissed off about this lion cub, Michael.
Yeah.
She fucking saves it.
Yep.
Like, I thought there was gonna be they bring an animal into within a cage, a lion cub.
Excuse me.
Like,
excuse me. Hang on. No, they're animals.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Thank you.
animals.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
because they can speak.
Yeah.
So they're doing that so the animal never learns to talk, and then Elphaba puts everyone to sleep, the soon-to-be Wicked Witch, and Fiero takes the lion out of the cage and is like, "You growing up to fucking hate this woman that freed you from a life of prison and solitude and fucking not being able to speak? What a fucking cunt!"
So you're wrong on several things, and that's fine. But I don't expect you to have know anything about Wicked other than what you already know.
Yes, I've only seen the movie.
Right. And so a cursory Google search will tell you that the reason that Buck gets turned into a Tin Man is because Elphaba is trying to protect him and Nessa Rose. And it's the same thing with the Scarecrow. It is a spell gone wrong, right? She can't really control her magic that well. The Cowardly Lion, yeah, it's just a bullshit excuse. It really just is. Just kind of a dick, actually. Like, yeah, not trying to make excuses for people, but
now the best part of the movie was Jeff Goldblum. Just being Jeff Goldblum again.
Yes, 100% just being fucking daddy.
Yep. He's like, oh yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you seen Jeff Goldblum in a movie
Jeff Goldblum
lately?
Yeah, exactly. That's
you've seen him be the
just
wizard.
Hearing that, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. It's Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
But he's like a swarmy asshole, Jeff Goldblum.
Yes. Correct. Not good. Not good.
No, and Heather said, I can't believe you watched Wicked without me, because I told her that I did. I'm like, you can't make it through this movie, trust me. I did this for you. It was like when when we were gonna watch Raya and the Last Dragon, and she had no interest, so I watched it without her. Yep. She's like, why'd you watch it? I'm like, I wanted to see if it was good enough for you to watch.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
That's fair.
No, I've been talking at work with them, and like, I don't need to go see Wicked for good, and I probably won't, because spoilers, I know what happens. There are 2 good songs the entire second half, no good deeds, and then what the fuck is this dog? For good? Yeah, for good. Sorry, for good. And the last one is at the very end of the fucking song, because it's basically their goodbye to each other. And I don't have any desire. Here's the thing. I'm glad Wicked worked out, right? Like, I'm glad Wicked made a shit ton of money. And I'm glad Wicked 2 is going to make a shit ton of money, because it now has Hollywood saying, like, hey, musicals can actually make it. We don't need cats. And we don't need like Into the Woods. We can do like mainstream musicals and it'll be fine. So my hope
in multiple parts.
My hope is, now that everything is going good and Muppets are coming back into the zeitgeist of popular culture, we get Avenue Q. Because I would murder for an Avenue Q with like practical effects and puppets.
Dude, that would be Jared. You have to listen to the Avenue Q album. One of my favorite songs from that album is "The Internet Is for Porn."
Yep.
It's like Muppets porn. What? Yes,
it's so good. I love Avenue Q.
The idea is, Sesame Street is ABC Street. That's A Street.
Yeah.
You're on Avenue Q. Gary Coleman also plays a big role in this show.
Yeah. There is.
All right.
Let me see.
Done.
Looking for.
Interesting. I like Muppets, and I wouldn't mind that. That's not a sentence I expected with something to do with them.
Did you ever watch the Happy Time Murders, the Melissa McCarthy Muppet? Yeah, it's basically that. it's basically that.
Tell you what, if they make it better than that, I will watch it.
The like another song from Avenue Q is "Everyone's a Little Bit Racist." Fantastic.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
You can be loud as hell. You can be as loud as hell as you want.
When you're having sex.
When you're making love, excuse
Oh,
me.
my apologies.
The Money Song.
Give me $1.
Yes. God, it's so fucking good.
Oh, what's the one where
I'd be into this.
So there's the Bert and Ernie
Yep.
characters. And one of them sings a song to another one that says, "It's okay if you're gay."
Oh, hang on. I just had that one. It is
If you were gay.
It's not Schadenfreude. Yeah. No, there's a fine line, right? Yes. No, it's if you were gay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was like if you were gay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just all the jokes that you want there to be that you think, like if you're like, what's a joke that would be in a raunchy Muppets? Yeah.
It's there. It's fantastic.
All right, no, I think I'd be into that, and that sounds interesting.
And in the stage play, everyone has puppets, and the puppets are behind things and like all that. So like, if we could get practical puppet effects, I would fucking die for that.
Oh hell!
Because did you see the new Muppet that they just announced?
Dan, no, I did not.
So you know we have another Knives Out movie coming, right?
Yeah, it comes out later this week or something like that.
Yeah. So Sesame Street spoofed it. The first one, it's called Forks Out. Right instead of Knives Out, it's Forks Out. And the new Muppet is Baguette Benoit, which is a play on Daniel Craig's character, and it looks like fucking Daniel Craig, and they showed Daniel Craig, and he's like, this is fucking great. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. This is amazing. I love it so much. Fucking just put that man in. I'm so sick of fucking doing movies. It's fantastic. It's great, isn't it? It looks exactly like him. It is uncanny how they captured this man.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. It looks like fucking Daniel Craig. It's amazing. Anthony's dying. He can't. Yeah, Forks Out. A Muppet something.
Oh my god, that is just
history.
Fucking
right. They got it so good. It's just Daniel Craig. It really is. And that is his name, right? Benoit or
Beignet Blanc.
Beignet Blanc, thank you.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
It's dope because they even got the hair right.
Hilarious.
I don't know how they got the Muppet hair for Daniel Craig so fucking perfect.
Like
That's
the
good.
nose shape.
They did an interview with him because they were joking about an all Muppets one, and then the fucking Muppets released it, and they were like, "Have you seen it yet?" And they showed it to him, and Daniel Craig's like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. This is fucking. I'm a Muppet? Are you kidding me? Absolutely. I've already been replaced."
When I looked it up, I was expecting like not Daniel Craig Muppet.
No, I told you it's Daniel Craig.
Right? That's great.
I feel like a silly like thing, but that's true. Dude, if I was Daniel Craig, I would be reaching out to Sesame Street like saying, "How much?"
So here's the thing. They even kind of have his voice down. If you listen to a clip, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh, that I don't know why that tickled me so much.
That's good. That's good. Be into that.
Yep. So good.
Oh, whoever thought of that did not get paid enough.
Probably not.
Agreed.
I had two things. Two quick things, really. They're both related to the same thing. I'll start with Minecraft is apparently worked with Clown from Slipknot to make a whole new realm for Minecraft, and I didn't see that coming because who the fuck would have thought that was gonna happen? Which for anyone if you're confused by what I've said there, he helped create an entire Minecraft world that they then have made into its own thing that is apparently coming soon. And I, again, don't know why that's a thing.
Do you think they're going to have the bird in the jar?
I wouldn't be surprised if he has like just a bunch of references to shit hidden throughout that just because. Secondly, he Clown has gone on to say, like, look outside your window didn't happen this year, but he promises it's coming next year. And my only statement, my feelings on that are I'll believe it when I fucking see it. Because I've heard this like 3 fucking years in a row. Shut the fuck up and just actually put the fucking thing out. Stop telling us next year is some bullshit. Fucking no. Until I see it, no.
Before you do your next topic, Jared, as long as you're done with this topic.
Yeah, I'm done with that one.
Sorry, not to cut you off. I've been watching. So Metroid Prime 4 was just released. I think it came out Monday or over the weekend or something. And so I'm watching one of my favorite YouTubers play through it, who's very big into like the Metroid community. And I texted Anthony this. The first boss is just a giant plant that you have to like shoot tentacles down, and it's just the first. It's the dungeon boss from fucking Wind Waker from Forest Haven.
Oh, God.
It's like I can't remember. It's of the Bobakin. No, it's a Bobakin, isn't it? I thought it was a Bobakin. Anyway, the second level that you go to, it just looks like the outside of Arbiter's Ground from Twilight Princess. Like it's just a big fucking desert. And it looked so amazing on the Switch too. Wow. So if this is how the next Zelda is gonna look, like I might actually have to buy a Switch 2, is what I told Anthony. Because like
Calidamos,
yes. But yeah, it's just a big plant that you have to open up and shoot. It was fucking amazing. Also, Anthony, I need you to look up the Metroid Prime 4 doors and tell me if they should have ran this by some people.
Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this together.
Okay.
All right.
Nope, just the door. Yeah, I see you're doing Metroid. Nope, Metroid Prime 4 doors. Yep. What does
That's
that
a
look
pussy.
like? You guys, the entire landscape is just vaginas. And I noticed it first. And as I'm watching this YouTube stream, the guy's like, is this not just vaginas? It's just
Like
it's just all keep scrolling down. They don't get better. There's whole like that one right. That's all it is. It's just, I'm telling you, no one did a filter. No one had a 4-year-old look at this. It's just the whole landscape is that shape. Yeah, the whole landscape is just that. Everything you go through is just that. You immediately caught on, Anthony. You immediately fucking head on shoot, boom, just like that. As soon as you said it,
you got the fucking video of me looking at it and be like,
yeah, and like the whole landscape is just that shape. Sometimes it's thinner, sometimes yes, yes, Anthony. That's all this fucking game is. Everywhere you look, you shoot balls at pussies. I swear to God.
That's where an anus would be.
Yep. Sometimes the hood is up higher, and you have to use psychic powers to drag it down to where it should be.
Oh my fucking God.
Anthony, will you now look up?
These are legs.
Yes. Just look up Metroid 4 or Metroid Prime 4 landscapes. And we can just all enjoy. Jesus. It's just all vaginas, dude. It's all. Go to some images.
I was not expecting that.
Like it's very beautiful, but that's just
Yeah, there's a vagina there.
Yeah, it's just all vulvas. Like it's very picturesque, but like it's all triangles.
How do we reinforce that she's a girl?
That's
I
okay.
know we'll put vaginas everywhere.
I had that exact thought, Jared. See, that's the first creature. That's just yeah. It's just the. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Nobody ran this through anything. Nobody ran this through a filter. Chat GPT would have caught that.
Oh shit.
I'm just flabbergasted.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Like eventually you get to places where it's like the forge and it's not as bad, but that's what the doors look like. That's the door shape.
How'd your door open? Did the door open up, down, or split?
Yeah, it opens like you would think it would open.
Yeah,
it kind of
seems straight down. So like,
not straight down, but it. If I say flower opens, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Exactly what I was picturing.
Yeah, that's exactly how you think it does.
Oh my god, I can't fucking.
Again, as soon as it popped up on the screen the first time I'm watching, I was like, that's a vagina. And then like 5 minutes later, the streamer was like, these all vaginas, guys? I was like, yes, they are.
Oh, that
Yep.
I was.
Wasn't expecting it, were you? Weren't expecting. I
no.
wasn't either.
Here's
I wasn't either.
Facebook.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, most players will never figure out how to enter. The button is at the top. Only if you have found it so far. Every
Yep.
time you enter your room, it's like you're bored again.
Yep. Yeah, Jared, when your comment about like we really need to enforce that Samus is a girl, that was like 5 minutes into watching. I was like, is this subliminal messaging? The fuck is going on with these? This took 18 years to develop. 18 years since
They got
Prime
real lost in
3,
those designs.
and like that's what we get. That's what we get. You're all welcome for that.
Shit.
Someone said not just the doors, the floors, the whole stage.
It's the whole everything, man. I'm telling you. Everything.
My favorite
is
comment
that.
is this guy who says, a fictional door is vaguely feminine. And everyone's
Yeah.
that ain't vague.
No.
That's the least vague pussy I've ever seen.
Yes.
And I'm a father of 2.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Holy shit.
It's just all that throughout the entire thing. Like the
I'm
second
gonna show
level
this to my wife.
is see what she says.
Yeah.
She'd be like, what's that remind you of? If she said it, it'd be like, yeah, this was not well thought. Again, 18 years since Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah. Enough to have one.
Yeah.
For it to be legal.
Like, yeah, it's a legal. So
God damn it.
that's a good joke, Anthony, by the way. It's such a fucking. I don't want to undersell it. Like, I'm not laughing. I'm like, that's a really good fucking joke.
I just. God,
Yeah.
this fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, there are people out there who are like so sad about that.
So it also does the thing that Halo Infinity did. So you know how Samus really doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they give you, I think his name is Milo or Melvin, who is a dude who gets transported with you to this strange dimension and acts as like the insert. He stays behind in the home base and contacts you through comms. And so there is talking. And I know there was a little bit of that in Metroid Prime 3, but like he is predominant in this one. And he looks like a fucking nerd too. He's a big fucking nerd.
Let's see. Interesting.
Do they should have just called him, like the dangerous item, the hurdy stick, something to play off the weapon.
I need to let you know that your tutorial in Metroid Prime 4, right, is you're in the middle of a battle with the space pirates, as one is, and you are transporting, quote unquote, the artifact. And then, like, shit happens, the artifact gets activated, and you, like, turn. Anthony, if I told you that I'm pretty sure that this game becomes a Gundam game towards the end, I don't know yet, but there's a giant mech robot codenamed Betsy, the Mark 99, and it's a giant fucking power suit that I hope to God Samus gets to wield, because if it's not, it's Chekhov's gun, right? If you introduce a giant mech named Betsy, you gotta activate the mech in the final scene. So I'm only on like he's only to like the second level where you're getting like the motorcycle. But like so far I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I wanted everyone to see the doors and the landscape because that's all it fucking is.
It is.
It's very jarring to watch it work, is what I will say. You have to be very careful.
No, I swear it's a Nintendo.
It's Metroid Prime 4. Stop. No, I promise. So yeah. Yeah.
Mike, that might have been the greatest thing you could have brought to this.
I'm so glad that I remembered it too.
Yes.
You're all welcome.
God damn. Oh.
Thank you for showing us your.
But he did.
You're welcome.
Yeah. He did transition into gaming, which worked. Collect myself for a minute. I was not expecting that.
No, neither was I. It was forced into my feeds, and it's soon like even if you Anthony, if you look up the artifact, even the artifact kind of looks like it. Like you don't have to share, but if you just look up Metroid Prime,
fucking serious
starting artifact, you'll be like, yeah, no, that's the same fucking shape.
God damn.
I don't see it specifically.
No, that's unfortunate. Well, so I talked about our last episode about Assassin's Creed stuff, and played one of the newest ones. I actually really enjoyed it. I was actually kind of surprised. No, like I'm dead serious. So with Game Pass, which also Game Pass pisses me off with this. So they say that you have access to Ubisoft stuff through Game Pass. You only have partial access. You don't have access to everything. But it did give access to Mirage, which is one of the two of the newer ones that came out. And I downloaded it and I was like, you know what? I'll try it. I'll see how this one is, because the last three, as talked about last time, the level system is what deters me from it. It's just too time consuming of nitpicky shit that I get irritated with it. This one does not have the level system. In fact, you can go in the settings and completely change anything that you want to about how the gameplay is. So I did. Like, I immediately 100% figuring that it would probably have something like the other three. I was like, I'm going to turn the enemy health down. I'm going to turn the stamina degeneration down, because I know with the other games, these are things that just are fucking ridiculous. I'm glad I did, because editing it the way I did, allowing you to customize as such, which the other ones fucking do not, it let me play it like the original Assassin's Creed games, which is what I fucking missed with these games. So, like, I could just assassinate people. I could just move through the game. I had to modify stamina even more, because even with what I think I put it to like 80% instead of the 100, and it was like 2 quick attacks, out of stamina. You can't dodge anymore. Oh, you're dead. And I went, yeah, no, so we're just going to move that all the way down, because, like, what the fuck? You get, like, 2 attacks, and that's fucking it. That's not enough to do shit.
Welcome to gaming in your 30s, where you don't have the time or patience to care about it anymore. Play for fun, not for skill.
I really do. But I enjoyed Mirage a lot. The setting of it, for some people, would be problematic, but go fuck yourself. Because it's set in Baghdad. But here's the thing. It's set 300 years before the first Assassin's Creed game. And they build Alamut, which is in the first game, the Brotherhood's home. So like you see their temple getting built and all the shit. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So this is like where it all began for them. That's kind of neat. But I had a lot of fun with it. The story was okay. My only issue with the story, I saw the twist coming a fucking mile away. It was not a like, who's this friend that you have? I called it in like the first 5 minutes playing. I'm like, she's not real, is she? Like, she's not really there. And you get all the way to the end, and sure enough, she's not.
She's an AI or whatever.
You mean in the game called Assassin's Creed Mirage?
Yeah, she's Mirage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The biggest twist ever
it turns
was.
No, you go ahead.
So the biggest twist in any Assassin's Creed game was in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where it turns out, or 2, where the man you're fighting turns out to be the Pope.
2, yeah, 2. You have to kill the Pope to get the Apple of Eden.
Get the Jesus egg.
Yeah, because he's a Templar. The other than that, the ending to it, I actually didn't see coming. I thought it was going to be a little different than what they actually did. It turns out the spoilers for people tune out now, but like I know these guys will never play them because they're not going to pay the money for them.
Nope.
Yeah, I played it for free technically. So Anthony, you know a bit about Assassin's Creed. Do you remember the precursors who were like the race that they're all trying to like find the artifacts and whatnot?
Oh yeah, like Juno and
the precursors.
Yeah, so that's what they call them in this one too.
They're just people from the past before an apocalypse who everyone assumes are gods, kind of thing, because they have a lot of high technology.
Yeah, because they're aliens. So it turns out Basim, who you play as, you get to the end of the game, and again, the girl, your friend, your female friend, whatever, has been fake the whole time. Turns out, through the whole fucking game, you've been trying to figure out what the hell everyone's fighting over, which of course. But you get into the bottom of the temple and you finally get in there, and it was a prison chamber. And he opens up what looks kind of like an advanced coffin thing. And at first, it's her in the coffin, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's a precursor who like mentally has been trying to get him to come here." Blah blah blah. And then I was like, "But why is it that his blood unlocked it? I guess maybe because she was connected to it. Somehow, in the way that they have done this." He is the precursor that was released from imprisonment forever ago and reincarnated as Basim. And the reason he's been seeing her and like can see all of their shit apparently is like he was the original that he's the original, because in all the other games they talk about, like Desmond, for instance, in the modern age has their DNA, and that's why they can like they're looking for the things, whatever. Some people have the DNA. Apparently he was the original one. Like he was literally one that came back.
Sounds about right.
And that was their big reveal at the end. And I was like, okay, that makes sense why Desmond's line is the way it is. But it was kind of neat. I had a lot of fun with it. Especially just because I could play it like the old games, and I didn't have to sit there and bash my head against a fucking wall trying to beat one simple character that shouldn't take me forever to beat. So honestly, I would say play Mirage. If you had a hard time with Odyssey, Valhalla, Origins because of how they did it, I enjoyed Mirage fucking so much. It gave me the nostalgia of playing like the original games. I would say just go get that one. It's a lot of fun. They even have a new game plus, so if you want to go back through, they have new game plus where you can turn on permadeath so that if you die at any point, you just restart. And I was like, that's a challenge.
That's what I want to do.
Damn. Honestly, I was tempted to try it because I was like, I didn't die that much. I actually probably could do it. Like, if you're smart enough about how you take out guards, that would actually be very doable. You just have to be smart about it. But my only issue, and I find this in every fucking Assassin's Creed, there's always something in their goddamn options or settings that is fucking weird. Mirage has the weirdest one I've ever encountered. You cannot adjust your brightness, your contrast, or anything. If HDR is turned on your computer or Xbox, because it just automatically goes, nope, it's set to this, you can't change it. And I was like, the fuck do you mean? I've never had a game tell me that before. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck. I had to like go into my settings.
Guess what? You don't get to use this slider.
Yeah, I had to look it up. You had to like go in your settings and turn off HDR or any of that shit, and then it'll let you fuck with things. And I'm like, that's strange that it does that. No game has ever told me that. Weird. But past that, it was a lot of fun. I'm kind of tempted to, if it comes to anywhere, I think I'll actually try Shadows, because I heard Shadows did something similar to how they had their settings, and that makes me just like, I'd probably try that one. Plus, it's like ancient Japan, that's interesting in general.
Japan is fun.
Yeah, you can play Yosuke. I beat the Pokemon story.
Did you?
I did.
How was it?
It was good, Now I'm building my living decks, because that's what I like to do with these Legends games. It's very fun to get all the Pokemon, make you feel accomplished. Pain in the arse. There are 4 Pokemon that I cannot get. 4, because they're trade only.
Yep.
232 Pokemon currently. 4 I cannot get. So. I'll be patient though. Mike will get it eventually.
One day.
It could be like 3 years from now. But...
I'll get that stuff. What stuff?
I'll eventually get it because I'll get in a Pokemon fit. But until then,
yeah,
that's fair.
Mike will get it. He'll get his fucking like 3-hour like going through. I'm like, let's trade Pokemon.
I'll get to the point where I can trade Pokemon. You're like, I need you right now. We need to do this, and I don't care what happens next.
I'll help you if you help me.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you a level 99, whatever. You can just blast through everything. You don't gotta worry about nothing.
I'll trade you all the starters so you can have the full team of that.
I'll also throw this in here because this movie releases for you guys released today. So I sent it to them because it made me very angry, because the person who wrote it was very much like, you're like the worst person to review this you could have possibly fucking chosen. So the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is releasing, and there was an early review that came out, and it only caught my attention because I'm like, oh, well, the first one was loved by like a shit ton of people. My fucking God. Apparently, if you're not a nerd or care at all about video games, it's not a movie for you, and that makes it bad, according to early reviewers. And again, you fucking companies should get people who are actual gamers, or at least just nerdy in general, to go get these reviews and early screenings, because what the fuck?
Are you saying that the niche video game movie is only enjoyable to people who've played the niche video game?
Yeah, who would have fucking thought?
Five Nights at Freddy isn't that niche. It's been a thing for like a decade now. How have you not seen MatPat do anything with Five Nights at Freddy's? There were a few years where I learned stuff against my will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. And I don't really like any of that.
They weren't games for me. The lore was neat, but they just gameplay wise, it just weren't for me. But no, so yeah, this apparently early reviews. The thing that I was reading, again, somebody who's not nerdy, but it's because the person who made the games fully wrote the movie. He didn't have help writing it this time, so it's the FNAF movie that a FNAF fan wanted in the first one, which is. He just retold the second game, just expanding on a couple things and using his own shit, which, what the fuck do you think he was going to do?
Yeah. Sounds correct to
Jesus
me.
Christ.
Oh, God, if you Google FNAF...
What did you expect?
I got some Freddy eyes on my screen. You want to...
And I forgot they brought back Skeet that they brought in Skeet Ulrich for this one too to work on this. So it was the first time that him and Matthew Lillard worked on anything since Scream. I completely forgot they had casted him.
Yeah.
He plays Henry apparently.
Yeah, the other guy who makes the robots.
Yeah, exactly. They pulled that. The one nice thing they said is that his performance in it, he's only briefly in it, but they said that the way he was doing a dad driven insane for not saving his child they were like, that was pretty good. However, and then everything that they did was just that they didn't like the twists and whatnot. And as I put to them, you all are stupid and you don't understand storytelling. That's all. The amount of arguments I've gotten into people over simple plot twists or like a simple storytelling, and people are like, I thought it was dumb. I didn't understand. And I'm like, you need everything spoon-fed to you, and it's fucking annoying. You ruin everything with that shit.
I was laughing. Spoilers for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Yeah, I was looking at the casts. Matthew, Patrick.
Yeah, he did.
He's the voice of one of the animatronics.
As he should be.
As he should be. I laughed because I'm like, oh, beautiful. Because it's like Kellen Goff, Megan Fox, Matthew, Patrick. Yeah, with his name in quotes. Great. And that's what tickled my fancy there. It's like, wow, that's his legal name.
Correct.
Oh God, his pictures from his government thing. That's so funny. Fun fact about Wikipedia: their pictures have to be free pictures.
Yes.
So you'll always find some wild pictures. Like Matt Pat's is his government thing instead of anything else that Matthew Patrick has done. Apparently, that's his legal name is actually Matthew Patrick. All right. Well, gentlemen, I don't think we have any other conversations or topics, do we?
Unless Jared's got something.
Rolling around in my head if I had. I don't know. I don't think I had. I'll just make a quick. So I have Night Cougar is what it's called for the Xenomorph line. Bosses, if you somehow listen here on Guam, if you could just do me a favor, and on the 15th, if you could put out some of the other variants and not just 20 Night Cougar variant, I'd be so happy because there are so many really cool Xenomorph variants that I'd like to find. So if you could just do that, that'd be great.
Hey, for Guam out there, send Jared some Night Cougars.
Yeah, he needs just a good cougar. Might help him a lot. That's all.
No. But no, I know I didn't have anything else. That was really about it. Other go check out our YouTube channel. We got Bad Taste coming out all month. In fact, Little Nicky will be coming out for everyone back in the stateside. Will coming out for you tomorrow. You'll have Little Nicky to start off December. We have me and Paul just did Black Sheep for next month, and we're going to be doing the second half of review on Welcome to Derry once that finishes in the next 2 weeks here. And also, I started the whole thing that I've been talking about doing. I just ended up calling it The Hard Road because I couldn't think of anything that wouldn't be. I couldn't think of any title, so that's just what it is. The first part is out, just generalization, going over my life. I'm working on part 2. I'm kind of torn on what the fuck I actually want to cover with it, but there's that too. If you really want to understand what we mean with bad childhood shit, that started now. So I'm gonna trauma dump on all of you on the internet, and because it doesn't bother me to talk about, but it's gonna bother you.
One day I'm gonna log off and never log on.
My parents were there.
It's making me so
basically.
Follow us at Oddcast and oddcastmedia@gmail.com. Go to patreon.com/oddcast, and for all the episodes early, like all of the next month's worth of stuff on Bad Taste.
All I wanna do is
that's all I got.
everyone,
Bye,
have a
fuckers.
nice night. Yeah, toodles.
See ya.
Oh, good, because I got a fucking nail growing.
Okay. See you guys.
See ya.